Hello everyone, today I'm doing something fun. I have my friend Hannah here who's actually a beauty blogger. She does more soft glam type makeup, and I approached Hannah about a couple weeks ago and I was like, Hannah, I really want you to do my makeup because she's posting it on her social media how to do other people's or how to do her own makeup. And for me personally, I mean, you guys know I literally never do my makeup, so rather than going from like 0 to 100 and feeling like I just have too much makeup on my face and almost feels like a cake face, I just want something more of a soft look that I can maybe go out with Rasmus during the holidays, do a date or a date night or whatever it is. And so, I mean, this is it, my look, but you guys are gonna get to see the whole process, what makeup Hannah used on my face, kind of just the whole process. So yeah,
I think it turned out so good, you guys. I feel like it's so natural, like her skin still looks like her skin. I'm really excited to show you guys because I think a lot of people think, oh, when I do my makeup I have to do all these things, but I'm just going to teach you a couple of little tricks and hacks on how to make your makeup look very natural, and also it's going to be really attainable. You can do this even if you have no makeup skills. So just know that you don't have to have a background in makeup, you don't have to be someone who has a lot of makeup at home. You're going to learn a couple of tricks and you're going to be able to do this yourself, I promise.
And I literally just asked Hannah, I'm like, I have to go work out after this. Will I be able to? And she's like, yes, because it is so breathable. And right now I feel like I can actually go work out. I mean, I wouldn't really want to probably go to the gym and work out like this because everyone would be like, Lauren, what is on your face? But this is more of a look that I can just kind of go out about with my day. So I'm super excited to show you guys the process, and let's do it.
Yes, let's
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's
do it.
That people get wrong when they do their makeup is they try to do like a ton of coverage, and for Lauren, she really does not need a lot of coverage because she already has really good skin, honestly. And so if you do have, acne, or if you have dark spots that you're trying to cover, my recommendation is less is more. You don't need as much coverage as you think, and if you're going for that more natural, luminous look, having a high coverage foundation is not going to be able to achieve that look. The first step in the makeup routine is going to be primer. Today I'm using the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer, and I love this one because it's very moisturizing and it helps just fill in your pores, and your makeup is going to go on way smoother. So I just concentrated a little bit on her nose, on her T-zone, and on her forehead.
Feels really nice.
I know, this is one of my favorite primers. Now I'm just testing the foundation to see what her color match is. So if you just lift your jawline. So this one's just a little bit too dark, and I like to test the foundation on the jaw going down the neck. That is the best way to get a perfect match. So I'm gonna try another shade. So this shade looks like a way better match. It just blends in with her skin, and if you can't really see it, that means that you have found your perfect match. So I'm using a more dewy consistency for Lauren because I don't want to steal any of the great luminosity that she already has on her skin. So I'm just putting this in a very thin layer, and this is just going to take care of like any redness or any kind of discoloration, which is so minimal on her skin. I am also going to be using a damp beauty sponge, so I recommend getting your beauty sponge a little bit wet. This is going to make your foundation go into your skin so much easier. Honestly, a beauty sponge is one of my favorite ways to apply foundation because it always gives such a flawless finish. Is this relaxing?
Yeah, it feels good. You're doing all the work and I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. With concealer, I feel like it's really important not to use too much, again, and to work in very thin layers. I see a lot of people doing that classic like triangle on the face in all the tutorials, and I just think that that's overkill because a lot of times you really only need brightness in this inner corner and then just right up here at the temple. So I would focus just below and then blend up. I like to take my finger, if you look up, Actually, with your eyes. So if you just look at the sky, yeah, perfect. I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer right here, and then I'm just gonna put a tiny bit up here, and this is just going to help lift everything. I'm gonna go in with this damp beauty sponge, and I'm just going to lightly conceal. This is gonna help with any dark circles, and you're gonna get a great brightening effect. So you can probably see the difference. This eye doesn't have any concealer, and then this eye does. It just has a really nice brightening effect. Here, I'll show you on this mirror if you want to see.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It just looks like slightly more bright, but
Yeah.
it's not so much that you can really tell.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna buy all these products after, Hannah. You're not gonna want to work out today with all this nice makeup on.
I know. Well, the good thing is it's pretty breathable, so even if you did, you probably wouldn't look like a hot mess afterwards.
Really?
Yeah. So before you set your under eyes with powder, I like to go in and just tap that area with my finger, because if you set creases, they will stay there. So you want to make sure this area is crease free and exactly the way you want it before you go in with powder. Okay, so I'm just going to do a really light dusting of powder. You don't need a lot, but this is just going to help your makeup stay in place. So I do have a little bronzer and blush trick. So one thing that I noticed is a lot of people put their blush all over their face. And Lauren has really nice cheekbones, and I feel like it would kind of be a disservice to her face shape if we did this round blush. Instead, what I always tell people is that they should keep their blush and their bronzer a little bit higher up. This is just gonna lift your face instead of drag it down. Definitely less is more, so make sure you're tapping off the excess product. And then I like to just really lightly start to stroke the bronzer on the cheekbone, and then I just barely bring it up to the temples and down. And you don't want to bring the bronzer any further down than this. You want to really keep it at a higher angle, and you want to keep it more in this direction.
This is so relaxing.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Lower my cortisol.
If you're looking to contour your nose just a little bit, Lauren really doesn't need to, but I just want to show you how to do that in case it's something you're interested in. So I just take kind of a denser, more fluffy brush, and I take it from where her eye begins, right after her eyebrow, and I just really lightly put a shadow right here. This is just going to add dimension to your nose. For blush, same thing as bronzer, I'm going to keep it higher up on her face. And I'm going to really keep it pretty much just right on top of the bronzer. This blush has a little bit of shimmer in it, which I love because it adds just a little bit of luminosity.
The way you talk about makeup is I guess the way I talk about fitness. I don't know any of this.
And then one thing I do like to do with blush is I do actually like to put just a little bit on the nose. It's just I don't know, I just think it's so cute. Not a lot, but it just adds this sun kiss, I've been outside, maybe I've been on vacation kind of look. So once you have that on, I always recommend just taking a clean brush and buffing that area out, because this is going to make sure you have no harsh lines and it's going to look really natural. Next is my personal favorite part of makeup routines in general. So this is the highlighter. I am using Champagne Pop by Becca, which is one of my tried and true highlighters. I swear it looks good on so many skin tones. So I'm going to take this and put it at the very highest point of her cheekbones. And then I'm going to kind of bring it up just barely to the temple area. This is just going to give a really natural glow. And then I also love to take this down the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, and then this is fun because it makes your lips look a little bit bigger, it kind of makes your lip pop. I love to take it on the Cupid's bow. Sorry, is that No, you're what are you doing? But yeah, that is my secret weapon. I think it always makes people's lipstick later look super good. All right, we are gonna move on to eyes now. And one thing that really helps your eye makeup stay on for a super long time is if you put concealer on your eyelids, and then you set your eyelids before you use any eyeshadow. So I'm going to take this concealer and I'm just going to put this on her eyelids. So just close your eyes for me. So I'm just going to put a little bit on her eyelids. And this is going to make such a difference because it's really going to help all the colors pop. So I'm going to use my beauty sponge again, and I'm just going to blend in that concealer. So I'm going to keep the eye super natural for this look, and we're going to use lots of earth tones. I think that earth tones are a great place to start, especially if you're a beginner when it comes to makeup. I'm going to go in with a light brown shade to start, and I am just going to start right where, so her eyes, where it creases right here, I'm just gonna go on that crease and then slightly above it. If you go slightly above the crease, it's going to really give like a very opening effect. And then less is more, as I always say, because you can always add more later. So just add what you want, and then wipe off your brush, and then go back in and start buffing that out, just so it stays super diffused and natural. Next, I'm gonna add just a little bit of shimmer on the center of her eyelid. So I'm gonna go in with this really pretty rose gold color and just pop that on to her lid. Filling in just a little bit with the pencil, as light as you can go, more natural the better, and then going in with eyebrow gel because this stuff is just like the best thing you can do because it really opens your eyes because it lifts your eyebrow hairs. Once I started using eyebrow gel, my eyebrows completely changed. It really like...
They went from 0 to 100.
Oh, it really was like the first day of my life. I was like, oh my gosh, what have I been doing with my life? I'm gonna step out of the way just so that it's a clean shot.
All right, close shot.
Maybe close your eyes. Perfect.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video with Hannah and I. If you guys want to see more of us together, maybe doing some sort of makeup routine or doing some sort of fitness, let us know in the comments down below. As you can see, Hannah and I are kind of complete opposite.
Yes.
She's into beauty and blogging, and obviously I'm into more fitness and athletics. So it's kind of fun to bring both of that together. We had so much fun, just like laughing and all of that. So I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys did too. Make sure you guys like this video. Comment down below what you want to see more of, and also subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Hannah's channel. I will link it down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this.
Thanks, everyone.